Hello. Hello. Welcome to Chair Yoga. It is Monday, and we are going live here to do some chair yoga. So please remember that just because I say to do something doesn't mean you have to do it. Always listen to and respect your body. Nothing should hurt. If it hurts, please don't do it. Or if a doctor has told you not to move in a certain way, and I say to move that way, please just don't do anything that doesn't feel okay in your body. Our flow for the class is going to be a little centering and breath work, and we'll warm up the spine and move and stretch, and then we'll end with some relaxation and meditation. So let's start by taking a minute to get centered. So bring your feet flat on the floor. Lengthen the crown of the head up towards the ceiling as you allow your shoulders to relax down away from the ears. Lower the gaze or close the eyes and allow yourself to become fully present in this moment. Feeling the weight of your body on the seat of your chair, the back of your chair supporting you, the earth under your feet. Maybe take a minute to notice how your body feels today without any judgment. Just notice. Notice where your mind is or how active or inactive your mind is today. Again, without judgment or expectation. We're just noticing. To thank yourself for making the time or taking the time to nurture your mind, your body, your spirit through this yoga practice. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, now would be a great time to do that. So that's a characteristic or a quality that you'd like to invite more of into your life. It could be patience, empathy, courage, love, peace. And imagine in your mind's eye what your life might look like if you had more of that quality present in your life. We're going to take a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. I'm going to take my glasses off for this. So your thumb and your forefinger, and we're just going to alternate nostrils that we breathe out of, right? So what we're going to do is close the right nostril, inhale through the left, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, exhale out the right nostril, 2, 3, 4, pause, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale out the left, 2, 3, 4, pause, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, pause, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, pause. Continue a few more rounds of that on your own, nice and slow, whatever pace works best for you. And we'll end after you exhale out the left nostril. Just relax the hands back down. Gaze is still lowered or eyes are closed. And just notice if that brief breath work has shifted anything. So yoga is all about turning our focus and our attention inside of our body, inside of our mind, and noticing those subtle shifts that might occur during this practice. So I encourage you to stay present in the body throughout the practice today. Keep your focus in the body, on your breath. Now your mind will wander because that's its job, is to think. So we don't judge or think we're not doing it right if we're thinking about our grocery list or things we have to do this week. That doesn't mean you're not doing it right. It means you're human. And each time you notice your focus has gone elsewhere, take those deep breaths, focus on the breath, and bring yourself back to the present moment. All right, so we're going to start with just loosening up the spine. And today we're going to do that standing up. So I'm going to kind of move my chair away so we can see each other. So stand with your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. The arms just hang heavy, maybe shake them a little. And we're just going to twist side to side. So the hips are staying pretty much forward. The arms are just along for the ride. There's no pressure to move those arms. They're just relaxed and limp like noodles. We're just going to do that gentle twist just to wake up the spine, wake up the arms and the hips, and get warmed up a little bit. Let it all be loose and free. And come to stillness. And then we're going to take a side stretch. So maybe you hold on to your chair. I'm holding on with the right hand. My right leg is closest to the chair. So I'm going to inhale the left arm up by my ear and then take a side bend towards your chair. Root down through that left foot as you reach out to the right with those left fingertips and draw that left shoulder back. So we're not rounding into this. We're stretching the side body here. And breathe. Try to keep that slow, even, deep breath. And on an inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release that left arm. And we'll try that on the other side. So now my left leg is closest to the chair. I'm holding onto the chair with my left arm. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Drawing that right shoulder back, rooting down through the right foot. And notice the stretch all along the right side body. Breathe into those right ribs. And inhale it back up. Exhale, release that right arm. So we're going to take cat-cow with the chair. So we're going to bring the hands to the seat of the chair. And on an inhale, we drop the belly. Hips lift, shoulder blades draw together, and the chin lifts. And then on an exhale, push into the chair, widen the shoulder blades, scoop out the belly, round the back. And that's our flow. So inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Move at your pace with your breath. Go ahead and take one more round. We're going to stay here and get into our, if you ever have any rotator cuff issues, this one is really nice for the shoulder and the rotator cuff. So we're going to keep our right hand on the chair. We're going to let the left arm dangle, completely dangle, no tension in that left arm. And then we're just going to kind of move the body side to side so that the left arm starts to swing kind of like a pendulum. But no stress in that left arm. The body is moving that arm side to side. Left arm is a noodle. And then we'll switch it up. So the left hand stays on the seat of the chair. The right arm dangles, completely relaxed. And then we move the body to get that right arm swinging like a pendulum side to side. Let that arm be nice and heavy. And relax out of that. We're going to come back down to sit in our chair. And we're going to take the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder. And we'll lift the elbows a little bit off the chest. And we're going to take the elbows to the right as our gaze goes to the left. And then switch. Elbows left, gaze right. And just flow here from side to side, waking up the shoulders and the neck. And then extend those arms nice and wide, and we'll switch the cross of the arms. So the left arm to the right shoulder, right arm to the left shoulder, elbows lift just a little bit, and then the same thing. Elbows go left, gaze goes right. One more to each side. And relax the arms, shake them out a little bit. Shake them, shake them, shake them. Good, then we're just going to inhale the right arm up by the ear. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm up by the ear. Exhale, release, and that's our flow. Inhale, exhale. Yoga is all about connecting the movement with the breath, and I invite you to let the breath initiate the movement. Now we're going to add on the legs here. So when we inhale the left arm, the right leg lifts. Inhale the right arm, the left leg lifts. And then let's see what it feels like to add on a little bit more. If we raise both arms and both legs, exhale, release. Keep that low belly drawn in. Inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. A few more on your own. And if you want to stick with just lifting one arm, one leg, go for it. This is your practice. You learn to modify for your body. Doesn't mean you're not doing it right. It means you're doing it very right because you're focusing on what your body needs. Good. One more. Good. Relax. Bounce the legs, shake the arms. We're going to bring the hands to prayer in front of our heart center, and then we're going to lift the hands up in front of the face. And we're going to see what it feels like to bring those forearms towards together and scoop out the belly, round the back to really feel the shoulder blades nice and wide. Good. Release. We'll flow again with the arms and the breath. So on an inhale, arms come wide, all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, palms down, we lower. So nice and slow to elongate the breath. Exhale, slowly release, kind of like your arms are moving through water. Inhale as we rise. Exhale as we lower. Three more. Good. Lower the arms back down. Take 3 shoulder rolls backwards. And then 3, 4. So we'll continue to build a little heat with some sun salutations. So we're going to inhale both arms up by the ears. Exhale to cactus arms, so the elbows bent, fingertips up. Inhale, hinge to halfway or at a diagonal with the body. Exhale, hands come down the shins to a forward fold. Maybe your forward fold is to forearms. That's fine. And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale that right arm out to the side. Gaze can follow it up to the sky. Exhale, release. Other side. Inhale, left arm out and up. Exhale, release. Draw that low belly in. Keep the spine long and straight. And on an inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. So that's our sun salutation, and we're going to repeat that 3 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, tilt to a diagonal. Exhale, your forward fold. Head hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right arm out and up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm out and up. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms wide, flat back all the way up. And hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right arm out and up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm out and up. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms wide, flat back all the way up. And hands to heart center. I'm going to stay quiet during this last one so you can find that meditative movement on your own. Good. Release the hands to the lap. Lower the gaze or close the eyes and just take a minute to notice if you've built a little heat. Maybe the heart's beating a little bit faster, maybe not. Call to mind your intention. Again, noticing the body, noticing the mind, and accepting wherever they're at this moment. Go ahead and blink open the eyes. And we're going to come on up to stand again to practice Warrior One with our chair. So we're going to bring the hands to the back of the chair. And we're going to take a big step back with that right foot. And it's going to land at a 45-degree angle. So the toes are pointing forward a little bit or at a diagonal. And the heel to heel, the front heel is trying to intersect with the back heel. We're going to bend into that left knee. You may need to adjust your stance, but we're working towards getting that left knee to a 90-degree angle or close to it. And we lift the torso so that the shoulders are over the hips. Option to stay holding on with both hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, the right arm lifts up by the right ear. Exhale, it releases. Inhale, the left arm up by the left ear. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, the right arm rises. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release. Option to continue alternating arms, or perhaps both arms come up by the ears and you're in Warrior One. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Focus on your slow, deep, even breaths. And relax both hands to the back of the chair. And we're going to draw that left foot back to meet the right to take downward facing dog with our chair. So lots and lots of length in the spine, maybe a little wiggle side to side with the ribs. Maybe the knees stay bent here, that's fine. You do what works in your body. But imagine all that length in the vertebral column. Good, then we're going to rise up. This time we're going to step that right foot forward, setting up for Warrior One on the right. So the left foot is at a diagonal, heel to heel alignment. If that's too challenging on your balance, just widen your stance so you're more on railroad tracks instead of a balance beam. You do what works for you. Bend into that right knee any amount. Lift the shoulders to be over the hips. And again, we'll flow with the arms. Inhale, left arm by the left ear. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, release. Yogi choice. Either continue alternating your arms or inhale both arms up by the ears. Relax the shoulders down, low belly in, and breathe. Maybe call to mind your intention again. And release both hands to the back of the chair. Downward dog again. So draw that right foot back to meet the left. Lengthen the spine. Kind of let the shoulders hang heavy. Heart lowers. Head and neck relax. And rise it up. And we're going to take some push-ups using the wall. I don't have a good wall here to demonstrate on, so I'm going to put my back to you, but you're going to bring your hands to about shoulder height against the wall. Walk the feet back any amount. Maybe you come up on your toes, maybe not. And then just take 10 push-ups with the wall. Big push-ups, small push-ups, doesn't matter. Maybe you only do 5, that's fine. Good. When you're done, come on up. And let's just shake it all out. So shake the arms, shake the legs. We're going to practice tree pose now. So tree pose is a great pose to help us with focus and also a little bit of a hip opener. So I have my right leg closest to the chair. I'm holding on with that right hand, and I'm really going to root down through the 4 corners of this right foot. So that's the big toe mound and little toe mound, inner and outer heel. Imagine roots growing down into the earth. And then find a little spot to stare at on the earth in front of you, about 4 or 5 feet out in front of you. And then we're going to take that left knee and point it out to the side. So that left foot is like a kickstand on the right ankle. So the option is to stay here and maybe play with your balance here. Another option is to bring the sole of the foot to the right calf and play with your balance here. Keep holding on if that feels better for you, but maybe just try to hold on lighter and lighter as you build your strength and your focus and your balance. Or that left foot can come all the way up to the right thigh. We just want to avoid the left foot resting on the right knee. Your knee doesn't like that. So again, you can play with your balance up here. Find your tree, whatever that tree looks like. And trees fall over all the time, so don't worry if your tree falls over. You just get back in it, refocus the rooting down of that right foot and keeping your gaze on that spot on the floor in front of you. So to increase the challenge here, you raise your gaze if you choose or want to do that. Good. Play with it. And then we'll take a little side stretch here. So let your right hand find the side of that chair. Keep your left foot wherever it is that feels good. Raise the left arm up by the left ear. And we're going to take a side bend over towards that chair. Breathing into the left ribs. Good. Inhale it back up. Relax that left arm. Bring the left knee forward and then release it to the earth. Shake out that right leg you were standing on. And we'll take tree pose on the other side. So again, rooting down through the 4 corners of that left foot. We're finding our drishti, our little spot to stare at. That's our focal point. Right knee opens out to the right. Kickstand. calf or left thigh, avoiding the left knee, keeping that right knee straight out to the side. That's how it's getting into the right hip. Keep drawing everything in towards the midline. Root down to rise up. I know my head's kind of cut off here, sorry. Then bring that left hand to the back of the chair. Inhale the right arm up by the right ear. And we'll take a side bend over to the left this time. Nice and easy. Inhale it back up. Exhale, release that right arm. Bring the right leg forward and release it down. And then come on back down onto your seat. And we're just gonna work the arms a little bit more. So we're gonna inhale both arms up by the ears and maybe they come back a little bit. So you're opening the heart center. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, arms come up, maybe a little arch back, maybe the chin lifts if that feels okay in your neck. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, both arms up and back. Exhale, release. Now we'll see if maybe the arms go all the way around in the back. So inhale, they come up. Exhale, they lower back and down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, back and around. Last one, you got this. Inhale it up. Exhale, release it down. So we're gonna just pick cherries here. So we're gonna reach up with the right arm, reach up with the left arm, reach out to the right, reach out to the left, reach down to the floor like you're picking something up, reach down, pick it up. And that's our flow. So we go up and out and out and down and down. And you can quicken your pace a little bit if you're wanting to get the heart pumping a little bit more. You can move faster, you can move slower. As always, you do what works in your body. Good, reach it up. Good, last time. Oh, I forgot side to side. Good. Come on, back to center. Maybe the heart's beating a little bit faster again, maybe not. And let's just loosen up the shoulders. So take that right arm out to the side. Inhale it up by the right ear. We're going to bend that right elbow so it's almost like we're trying to scratch the middle of our back. Lift the chin for a little tricep stretch here. My dog's barking, sorry. The hope is that you're feeling it all along that right tricep. Feel a little stretch. Good. Reach that right arm straight out to the side, and on an exhale, it crosses in front of the body. And we hold it at the elbow. Relax the shoulders down. And release that right arm. Other side, left arm comes up by the ear, bends at the elbow, chin lifts. So the head, back of the head is kind of pushing against that left elbow or the left forearm. We kind of want to stay like this, right? We want to try to keep the head lifted. Gently release out, bring that left arm out to the left. And on an exhale, we cross the left arm in front of the body, grab it at the elbow or the forearm, relax the shoulder, breathe into the back of that left shoulder blade. And gently release. We're going to lift that right leg straight out in front of us and try to lift it up off so the back of that right thigh comes off the floor and relax it down. So we're kind of pulsing. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, it relaxes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Good. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Bend that right knee so that the right ankle crosses over the left knee. If that is not good for you, you can cross the right ankle over the left ankle. So we're just trying to get into that right hip a little bit. So either way serves the purpose. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Flex that right foot, so we're drawing the right toes back towards the shin to protect our right knee. And maybe you just give some gentle pressure down here. Again, nothing should hurt. To make this, if you're not feeling this at all in your right hip, you can draw that right heel towards the left hip crease. That should intensify the stretch in that right hip. But you do what works for you. Left ankle is directly under the left knee. Option to bring forearms to that right leg. And if you're up for draping the torso completely over, let's inhale both arms up by the ears. Exhale, hinge at the waist to forward fold over that right leg. But you do what works for you. What does your body need or want today? Good. Gently rise it up from wherever you are. We're going to interlace the fingers around that right knee and we're going to twist the torso to the right. Little counter stretch for that right hip. Breathing the whole time. Good. Then interlace the fingers behind that right thigh. We're going to extend it straight out in front. So the fingers are supporting that right knee or the right leg. Bend into that right knee. Interlace the fingers in front of the right knee and hug the right knee into the chest. Any amount. Draw in the low belly here, and we're going to play with letting go of the right knee and see if we can hold it up there. Breathe, focus, relax, and then extend the right leg out. Again, still holding it. Relax. Good. Bounce the legs. And we'll take that series on the other side. So we're going to straighten that left leg out in front. We're going to play with lifting, relax, lift, relax. Lift it off the seat of the chair and relax. 2 more. Good. Then cross the ankle over the right knee. Flex the left foot. Again, option to cross the left ankle over the right ankle. You do what works. A little gentle pressure down. Maybe the heel comes in towards the right hip crease, maybe not. Gentle pressure down on that left knee to bring some sensation and stretch into that left hip. Option to stay upright or find a forward fold. Whatever your forward fold looks like, whatever you did on the first side, go ahead and take that on the second side. Gently walk it up. Interlace the fingers on that left knee, and we're going to twist the torso to the left for a counter stretch. And relax out. Interlace the fingers behind that left thigh and extend. Flex that foot, reach out through the heel. And then bend the left knee, interlace the fingers in front of that left knee. Hug the left knee into the chest, any amount. Draw the low belly in, release the hands, hold that left knee up. Breathing. And then extend the left leg out and up any amount without the support of the hands. If you want to use your hands by all means. Good. Relax it down. We're going to take the hands. We're going to do a little stomp here. I'm going to scoot my chair back a little bit. So we're just going to lift that. So the legs are like rubber, like noodles, like the arms were earlier. Leave the legs completely relaxed. The arms, lift the leg and drop. And just alternate. It's loud. So we're just lifting and dropping the legs. This is great for circulation. And oh, the dog thinks somebody's barking or somebody's knocking. It's just me. One more to each side. All right. I won't get the dog riled up. It's okay, dog. Arms to cactus arms, and we're just going to march in place here. If it feels too much to have the arms up, you can leave the hands on the hips. You do what works for you. But we're just going to kind of stomp the feet, alternating. Low belly's drawn in, and we're marching. Try to lift those knees straight up. Focus on your breath and your intention. And relax. Take the knees out to a wide angle here, and maybe you come a little bit more towards the front of your chair. And we're just going to let the knees fall side to side. So we're kind of wipering the knees side to side. So option is to continue with this, or you can play with extending the legs straight. or you just wipe her side to side. You do what works best in your body. And come on back to center. We're going to lift the feet and the arms, and we're just going to circle the wrists and the ankles in whatever way feels good to you. Loosey-goosey, you do what works. Listen to the pops. Mine are popping anyway. Then we're going to take a big stretch in both directions. Reach the feet forward, the arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, relax. We'll take a little neck stretch and then we'll settle in for Shavasana, our final relaxation. So take the right ear and just drop it over to the right shoulder. Keeping your focus on the left side of the neck. And then keeping the tilt of the head to the right, lower the chin towards the right shoulder. Keeping the tilt, lift the chin up any amount. Just up and down, nice and slow with respect for your body. But focus on how the stretch in the left side of the neck changes as you move the chin up and down. The next time the chin comes down, go ahead and allow the chin to lower straight down towards the chest. Bringing the sensation into the back of the neck. And inhale the chin back up to neutral. And on an exhale, the left ear drops to the left shoulder. And our focus shifts to the right side of the neck. Relax the shoulders. Keeping the tilt of the head to the left, lower the chin to the shoulder. Inhale, the chin lifts up any amount. Again, focusing on how the sensation shifts in the right side of your neck. Next time the chin comes to the left shoulder, drop the chin down to the chest. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale the head back up to neutral. And we'll take 3 neck rolls in each direction. So right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder, straight back up. Nice and slow. And then reverse the circles to go the other way. And back up to neutral. So now for the most important pose of our class, Shavasana. Options for Shavasana or our final relaxation are to stay seated, palms down or up. Lower the gaze. You can lie down flat on the earth on your back. Or if you're seated near a table or a desk, you can cross your arms and rest your head on your arms. So just take a minute to get comfortable. Take a moment to kind of fidget, and then eventually settle into stillness here in Shavasana. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Notice everywhere your body is supported by the earth, by your chair, by your table or desk. And allow the body to melt in and be heavy. Let gravity do its work here to help us relax any tension we might still be feeling anywhere in our body. Scan the body from head to toe, noticing where you might still be feeling a little bit of tension. Direct the breath and the focus to relax those areas. And I have a reading called The Invitation by Oriah Mountain Dreamer. And it says, "It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. Doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you'll risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you have touched the center of your own sorrow, if you've been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it or fade it or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes without cautioning us to be careful, be realistic, remember the limitations of being human. Doesn't interest me if the story you're telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty even when it's not pretty every day. And if you can source your own life from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. Doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after the night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children. Doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you have studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and if you truly like the company you keep in the empty moments. We'll have a couple minutes of silence and then I'll cue you out. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Bring some small movements to your fingers and to your toes. And as you're ready, another big full body stretch. Reach the arms up, the legs out in front. Reach, reach, reach in both directions. And let it all relax down. If you're on the floor, go ahead and roll off to your side and bring yourself up to an easy seated position. And once here, we'll all press the palms together in front of our heart center as our gesture or symbol of closing this practice, this sacred time that you took for yourself. Thank yourself. And just like we did at the beginning of class, go ahead and scan the body, scan the mind, noticing how you feel now as opposed to how you felt at the beginning of class. Has anything shifted? Again, we ask these questions without expectation and without judgment. Call to mind again your intention, inviting that quality to manifest itself in your life this week. We express deep gratitude to these bodies of ours for moving as perfectly as they did. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you for showing up on your chair today. I hope you feel good. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.